Hello everyone, this is Saishnu Manohar from CSEB presenting my tech talk for programming for problem solving in C. The topic I've chosen is Lucas is currently facing the north direction. Each second he rotates exactly 90 degrees in clockwise direction. Find the direction in which Lucas is facing after exactly x seconds. Note there are only four directions, which are obviously north, east, south, west in clockwise order. Now let's get to know a little bit of basics of C programming. First, we need to know the history of the language. History of C language is interesting to know. Here we are going to discuss a brief history of the C language. C programming language was developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories of AT&T, American Telephone and Telegraph, located in the USA. Dennis Ritchie is also known as the founder of C language. It was developed to overcome problems of previous languages such as B, BCPL, etc. Let's get on with the structure of C language. Name of the program, which is the documentation section. We use folders such as hash include std standard output input and output and or conio.h, which are like the header files, which comes under link section, and definition is called definition section, and where you define the function is called a declaration section, and int a is equal to 100, which is a global variable section, and main section where you define the main function, and local variable which is defined inside the main function, and body of the main function, and the function definition. Let's see the C basic commands, which includes obviously hash includes standard input and output. This command includes standard input output header file from the C library before compiling a C program. Int main. It is the main function from where C program execution begins. This indicates the beginning of main function. And if you want to write some comments, you can use slash and star. Printf is the command which prints the output of the screen. Getch, this command is used for any character input from keyboard. Return 0, this command is used to terminate the C program and it returns to 0. Let's see the key applications of C. C language is widely used in embedded systems. It is used for developing system applications. It is widely used for developing desktop applications. Most of the applications by Adobe are developed by C programming language. It is used for developing browsers and their extensions. Google Chromium is built by C programming language. It is also used to develop databases. MySQL is the most popular database software which is built using C. It is used in developing an operating system. Operating systems such as Apple's OS, X, Microsoft Windows, and Symbian are developed using C program. It is used for developing desktop as well as mobile phones operating systems. It is used for compiler production. It is widely used in IoT applications, which is Internet of Things. Let's see the data types in C. There are basically four data types in C language, which is basic data types, derived data types, enumeration data types, and void data types. Basic data types include data types such as int, char, float, and double. Derived data types such as array, pointer, structure, union. Enumeration data type such as enum, and void data type, which is void. Now let's get on with the problem associated allotted to me. Let's begin with the introduction. If Lucas is initially facing the north direction and rotates exactly 90 degrees in the clockwise direction every second, we can determine the final direction he will be facing after x seconds by considering the number of 90-degree rotations. Let's analyze the possible scenarios based on the value of x. X is a multiple of 4 because we have 4 directions. If x is divisible by 4, Lucas will complete a full rotation of 360 degrees, which is obvious. Since each 90-degree rotation corresponds to change in direction, which are north, east, south, and west, after a full rotation, Lucas will be ending up facing the same direction as initial orientation, which is north. X is not a multiple of 4. In this case, we need to find the remainder when x is divided by 4 to determine the number of degree rotations that are not part of a full rotation. If remainder is equal to 1, Lucas will perform one additional 90-degree rotation. Since he starts north, one clockwise rotation will make him face east. If remainder is 2, Lucas will perform two additional 90 degrees rotations starting from north. One clockwise rotation will make him face east, and another rotation will make him face south. If remainder is equal to 3, Lucas will perform three additional 90 degrees rotations starting from north. One clockwise rotation will make him face east, another will make him face south, and the third will make him face west, and so on. Let's look at the problem. In summary, if x is a multiple of 4, Lucas will be facing north. If the remainder of x is divided by 4 is 1, Lucas will be facing east. If the remainder of x is divided by 4 is 2, Lucas will be facing south. If the remainder of x is divided by 4 is 3, Lucas will be facing west. Therefore, we can determine the direction Lucas is facing after x seconds by performing the appropriate calculation based on the above scenarios. Now let's begin with the code. Basically, we have to mention the header file, which is hash include standard input and output .h. Then comes the definition like the function name, which is char find direction, and inside the brackets, which is the parameters in seconds. This is a comment which can be included, doesn't count in the program, which is calculate the remainder when seconds is divided by 4. Now, we defined a variable called remainder in the data type integer, which is equal to seconds modulo division by 4. As we know, modulo division gives us the remainder. Next, switch remainder. We use switch case, which basically is a type of data types which can be used in multiple cases. If we have taken case 0, is nothing but return n, where n is north, and case 1 is return e, which is east. Case 2 is return south, which is s, and case 3 is return w, which is west. See, if we divide seconds by 4 and it returns 0, it is north. It returns 1, it is east. It returns 2, it is south. If it returns 3, it is west. And if it's the default, return north, because it has 4 directions. 60-degree rotation brings him into the same place, which is north. Now, it's a subprogram. Int main, int seconds, printf, enter the number of seconds, char direction, which is the declaration. Char direction is find direction of seconds. We are storing the entire variable find direction of seconds into the variable character direction. Printf, we are printing the output after %d seconds. Lucas is facing %c, this new line, seconds comma direction, return 0. Here we end the program. Let's see the input output in a few minutes. Let me just explain the program. The program defines a function find direction that takes number of seconds as input and returns the direction in which Lucas is facing after those seconds. Inside the find direction function, the remainder of seconds divided by 4 is calculated to determine the number of 90-degree rotations that are not part of a full rotation. The function then uses a switch statement to assign the appropriate direction based on the remainder in the main function. The user is prompted to enter the number of seconds. The find direction function is called with the user input, and the resulting direction is printed as the output. Rules. Lucas starts facing the north. Each second, Lucas rotates exactly 90 degrees in the clockwise direction. There are 4 directions: north, east, south, and west in clockwise order. And this is the input and output. As you can see, we have entered the number 12. After 12 seconds, Lucas is facing north because 12 divided by 4 is 3, which doesn't is a perfect number. It doesn't put a reminder. See, it will be 12 divided by 4 is a perfect number, and we get a quotient 3. So reminder is 0. So as the reminder is 0, according to the cases, case 0 is north. So input 12, after 12 seconds, Lucas facing north. Explanation. After 12 seconds, Lucas completes 3 full rotations, 4 seconds each, which brings him back to the initial north direction. Here is the output. Number of seconds is 10. After 10 seconds, Lucas is facing south. because 10 divided by 4 leaves a remainder of 2. So case 2 is Lucas facing the direction south. Thank you. We have come to the end of the presentation. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time.